Alfonso, 40729. So, ma'am, I don't know what recording is supposed to do. That's not like a scary thing for us officers. Even though the security officers, that's not scary. But,
I don't have any weapons. Just want to get your information.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Excuse me.
Hey, listen, record me. Record me. I'm talking.
Can I get her name real quick?
Ma'am, record me. I'm the police officer. Record me.
I just want to get her name. That's it. And then I'll leave. I comply.
Nobody cares. Ma'am.
Can I get your name, miss?
Ma'am, I get that you're like Gen Z and you think that the phone is like a scary thing.
I do have a right to get her name. She's involved too.
Ma'am.
Can I get your name, please?
Ma'am.
Why are you here then if you're off duty?
She's not a police officer. That's a security officer. I'm the police officer. If you're gonna record, you can record me. Right? Okay? So I'm glad you got the little scare tactic that you watch YouTube videos and then you're gonna record me and scare me.
If she's off duty, why is she here?
They want you to leave.
Why is she hiding her name?
Go right to that bus bench over
If
there.
you're doing your job, why are you hiding? Why are you calling me names? That's not necessary.
Take care. Have a good night.
Okay. Alfonso, what's your last name?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry?
What's your last name?
My last name is Alfonso.
Okay, what's your first name?
My first name's Officer.
What's your first name? Your first
Officer.
initial. Your first initial.
Officer Alfonso.
Your first initial?
I already gave you my ID. You can look it up on the system.
What's your ID number? I didn't hear you.
40729. It's on your recording.
40729?
Yes, you got it. Good job.
What's your name?
That's fine. Okay, back up. That's a service vehicle, not a police vehicle, but okay.
I think the one that was hiding from me, I think her name is Destiny. But I guess my question is, if she's off duty, why is she standing around a bunch of cops? Why didn't she just go home? That's number one. Number two, why did she hide her information? And then number three, why is Officer Alfonso so aggressive? There's no need for him to call me names. There's no need for him to, I guess, character assassinate, slander, whatever. But I'm just recording this video to show y'all the harassment that I have to go through on a daily basis. So the other public bench that I was sleeping at, Alfonso and his group of bullies, they put bird poop all over the seat. And it's pretty much like bird poop like everywhere I go. Like all like in the homeless shelters, all on the bus seats. And sometimes it rains in the middle of the night. So I tried to find shelter at that bus stop right there. And they were saying all types of racist stuff like, you know, are you on drugs? You know, all that other stuff. And then he got really aggressive with me. So, talking about and then he asked me, he said, all right, I looked at him because he was being very like loud. He was like challenging me. He was disrespecting me. So I looked at him and he was like, is that supposed to intimidate me? And I'm like, I mean, if you know what social cues is, you should know why I'm looking at you like that. But he felt hella threatened. And he's supposed to give his first initial. If not the last name, he's supposed to give his full name. Ask for his initial. That's the very minimum that they're supposed to give, is their initial. He didn't give that at all. So y'all got his badge number on file. He's gonna get publicly exposed for being a bully and his crew. And even though that woman didn't show me her name, which she's supposed to, so I don't know what's gonna happen from then, but I'm gonna try my very best to show you guys the bullying that I have to endure, not just from security guards, but certain police officers, you know, like private business owners, public business owners. A lot of the times, a lot of these businesses that trespass me, they follow me around all day. Like some of the people that, some of their employees, they'll follow me around all day, and then that's probably him right there. Miami Department of Public Safety. Those cars, they follow me around all day, even when I'm not on campus or on school grounds. They follow me up and down the street all day, every day. And they'll do things like make it harder for me to go from one place to another, or they'll track where I'm going so that they can start bullying me there. And if I can be entirely honest, there's an ongoing investigation about the gang stalking that I'm enduring from Alfonso and his crew. So, yeah. So I pretty much just gave you guys the information of the staff and the employees that work at the Miller School for Medicine. And yeah, they work there. But the reason why they are getting on me so hard is because they're getting exposed for medical malpractice, on top of a lot of the security guards, like I said in another video, that a lot of them are going to jail because they're human trafficking people, and them harassing me while I'm sleeping in the middle of the night and getting aggressive and trying to start a fight with me and doing all this other stuff. Like, that's just an example, a prime example of how they treat victims of human trafficking. And the reason why they're so mean, like unnecessarily for no reason, is because they're trafficking people. That's why they're so confrontational and so willing to abuse their power and get the police involved and stuff like that, is because they're trafficking people. So the reason why they don't want certain people on certain grounds is because they don't want to get caught or raise the suspicion on the investigation. I don't know if they know they're being investigated. I'm gonna guess they do, but ever since they found out that they're being investigated, they've been bullying me every day. Every day. So I don't remember the names of the other people, but I could tell you that Alfonso and Sanetta. And Sanetta, I'm gonna talk about him in another video, but he's been going around bullying people. He's been going around violating people's rights. He's been going around gang stalking people, and a lot of times the people who follow him and who support him and who are like participating with him, they're part of his cult. And they go around and they bully people, they harass them, you know, they steal their money, they do burglaries and home invasions and stuff like that. Like, they're basically a big white supremacist power structure group that goes around and bullies people of color or BIPOC allies. A lot of times they'll harass LGBT. And then, you know how you saying like I'm Gen Z? How does he know? Like, he don't know me like that. Or supposedly, if we're gonna go with the benefit of the doubt, he doesn't know me. He doesn't know whether or not I'm a Gen Z. He doesn't know whether or not I'm a millennial. He doesn't know if I'm Gen X. He just assumed. You know, but I'm just saying, I'm glad I caught that on camera, because that's just, you know, that's only a little bit of what I have to go through on a daily basis with a lot of these security guards. It's not even, at this point, it's not even the police anymore. And if it is police officers, a lot of them are, what do you call understudies? A lot of them, they're not like the ones that have been working, you know, their job, you know, sufficiently for a long period of time. A lot of them are like people that don't know the law very well, and they kind of were a police officer for the wrong reasons versus the ones who enjoy their job. They love what they do, and they do their job despite what someone looks like, or, you know, like little petty things that they usually let go. They're after the big fish. Those are the ones that have been working for a long time, and they're really good at what they do, and they know what people are victims and then which people to kind of, you know, go after because they're causing problems. Like, you know, they're more experienced. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. And they care more about obeying the law than, you know, dominating someone or enforcing their will on someone else. But this is what I have to go through every night. If I'm not being asked to leave, then I'm being sexually harassed by Alfonso and his group of people. I have to go through this often. And Alfonso is always disrespecting me, like every day. You know, don't matter if I avoid him, if I stay out his way, if I ignore him, he's always challenging me. Like, he's got a complex with me. And that was probably one of the very few times where I was actually able to record him without my footage being deleted. Because every single time he harasses me and I'll record him, he finds some way to get my account blocked, or he finds some way to like block me from being able to upload videos on the tube. And that's the end of that story. He's able to cover his tracks. But this time there were other witnesses, there were other police officers there, and the police officers there weren't the problem. They're not the problem. So the guy with the hat, I don't know like what his deal was, but oh, hold on. Let me zoom in real quick because I'm gonna show you one of the people that's been bullying me. He's been following me up the street like this whole time. He's one of the people. He follows me every single day. Every day. Every day. And he's always telling me to be quiet. Because he doesn't want me to speak my truth because he participated in the gang rape. He follows me every day. Every single day. And every time that I'm telling my story, he'll be like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You talk too fucking much. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to yourself. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You talking too much. Every single day. Following me up and down the street. Every single day. Everywhere I go, he follows me up and down the street. And he's not even trying to hide it. I don't know if he's doing this for clout or like attention or something like that. You know how desperate people get when they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're losing attention. They feel like they're losing people's respect, so they will put their lives at risk to get bad attention. This is one of those situations where I guess he's willing to risk it all because he's not supposed to be anywhere near me. He's not supposed to be anywhere near me at all. But, you know, some people do whatever they want to do. Some people do whatever they want to do. But there's an ongoing investigation about the large amount of people that are following me and that are harassing me and that keep waking me up in the middle of the night. Because I'm pretty sure that a cop that's worked their job, you know, 20, 30 years is not going to want to be bothered by someone that's sleeping on the bench. You know, they're trying to go after big fish. They're trying to go after people who are really, you know, causing a problem in society, that are causing chaos. They're not trying to come after little old me. You know, but it's the security guards that make the big deal out of nothing. I know that sometimes they have to ask people to leave, but for them to gang up on me like that, disrespect me like that, talk about me like that, and then one of them, I feel like the dead giveaway was the fact that the other woman was like, well, I'm not on duty. Okay, well then why are you here? If you're not on duty, why didn't you go in your car and go home? Like, most people who work a long shift and who are actually doing their job correctly experience a burnout at the end of their shift. They're not going to want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to want to get involved in no drama. They're not going to want to do any other extra work because they're not getting paid to do so. So I feel like that was the first giveaway. The fact that she didn't want to be identified. Why? Because you know that what you're doing is wrong. Because you was one of the main ones talking mad shit. And now that I put a camera right back in your face, because they started taking pictures of me. I'm like, well, I mean, they started taking pictures of me. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, you're taking pictures of me because, I mean, like, I was knocked out sleep. Like, I was knocked out when they came and me, I was knocked out. Like I was really sleeping, and